You don't have to change your breath. You don't have to actually evaluate how you're breathing. Don't have to analyze it. Just notice. Notice how you're breathing. And however your breathing is, take another breath. And then another one. And let's all of us make a conscious invitation to your highest self to be fully present here with you and to work with all the other highest selves on the call, including mine, to co-create this call today. As is usual for these kinds of calls, this call will go for about 90 minutes. And I will do my best to finish on time. We'll do a bit of group clearing first and then some one-on-ones and maybe a bit of group clearing to finish with. Joanna, can this help if you've been sensitive since birth? Sure. Yeah. I'd like to just take a couple of minutes just to address what nervous system rewiring means to me and how I approach it. Yeah. So here's from my own experience and my experience of working with clients now for quite a number of years. The more sensitive you are, the more sensitive your nervous system is, the more likely it is that you have spent some of your life ignoring and possibly actively avoiding the sensations in your body. And again, in my experience, part of the medicine for high sensitivity lies in the body and happens through the body. We get access to it through the body. So I have some invitations for you today. The first one is to slow down and pay attention to what is happening in your body. And I'll give you some prompts and some tools, some little techniques to help you, to help your mind focus and to help you pay attention to what's going on in your body. I invite you to work at your pace and to your capacity. So if something comes up for you that feels really strong, really activated, and to the point where it's unsafe, take your foot off the accelerator. Yeah, you don't have to follow what everybody else is doing. You have absolute permission and, in fact, my encouragement and my invitation to take care of yourself. Notice what your nervous system's doing. And if it feels too intense, back off. And I also invite you to stay curious about what might come up and to treat everything that comes up as information that can be really helpful. Yeah. Body sensations can be used, we can interpret them as signals. We can interpret them as evidence that there's something wrong with us. And in my experience, that's a less helpful way to relate to what's happening in your body. What's a more helpful way to relate to what's happening in your body is that everything that happens is a signal of something. Yeah. Um, we will we will do some compassion phrases today in the group clearing where I will use a form of the phrase that says, I'm so sorry, part of you. Yeah, I'm so sorry, part of you is. I'm so sorry, part of you feels. Sometimes the phrases will say, I'm so sorry, you. Sometimes they'll say part of you. This is another little technique, like a little subtle technique that just helps to create a little bit of distance and perspective for your mind, just to help reinforce the idea that everything that happens for you might feel overwhelming, but actually isn't all of you, even if it feels overwhelming. It's a part of you, maybe multiple parts. And the final invitation is to celebrate tiny shifts today. One of the one of the characteristics of a highly sensitive system is that a little bit is a lot. Where this comes in handy is that a little tiny bit of healing can go a really, really long way. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. So let's slow down together and be curious and celebrate tiny shifts today. So some people have already been typing into the chat um, some of the challenges that you have with sensitivity. There's quite a lot of people on this call, so I cannot promise to see every single thing that's in the chat. But if you've got anything that you want to let me know, pop it in there now. And yeah, we can start to do some group clearing together. Hmm. Quite a lot of people are reporting that they are or have been feeling numb. Hmm. Yeah, okay. So we've already got some really nice themes. Okay. And just to introduce this, sometimes I'll do essentially the same phrase twice, but I'll do it with a slight variation. So I might start with I'm so sorry you and then switch to I'm so sorry part of you. Again, just to kind of take in the whole of you with the first phrase And then with the second phrase, just to start to reinforce the idea that it's parts of you. Yeah. So again, stay curious. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So before we get started, I invite you to check in with your body again. Yeah. Just notice how you're breathing. Notice whether even just talking about having a sensitive system has activated something for you. Maybe something that you wrote in the chat has activated something for you. Sandy, everybody, when I say a phrase as you repeat it just as I say it. Yeah. Because even if we're not explicitly referring to parts of you, we're always talking about parts of you. It's like you've stepped outside of yourself and you're giving compassion back to all of the parts of you for whom the phrase has ever been true. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Okay. So tune in, just check in with your body again. Notice if there's any specific part of your body that is feeling activated right now. So anything that feels particularly tense, maybe you've got pain or tightness somewhere. Maybe you've got some emotion coming up and you can check in with where that lives in the body.
Detox 741 hertz.
And whatever you
25.
notice, just notice how intense it is out of 10. 10 is the most intense it could ever possibly be, and 0 is not there at all. And just keep in your back of your mind where you started. Yeah? Yeah. Mm. Yep, we've got a bunch of 8s and 9s coming in. By the way, I'm the only person who can see the chat. It's pretty distracting for everybody. The chat moves pretty fast, so Edward prefers that we hide the chat from you, but I'll give it to the facilitators so that we can get feedback. Yes, I'm not surprised that some people are saying that since we started talking about it, the number's gone up. Yes, intensity's gone up. Okay, let's get to some clearing, yeah? So I invite you to focus on your heart center and your solar plexus. And then send or imagine that you're sending a big wave of warm, loving heart energy, starting in the heart center, 360 degrees throughout your whole system, every cell in your body, every part of you, every part of your energy body as well. Yeah, okay. So big wave of warm, loving heart energy. Repeat after me exactly as I say the phrases. I'm so sorry. Part of you doesn't want to be here. I'm so sorry. Part of you doesn't want to be on this call. I'm so sorry. Part of you doesn't want to be in this body. I'm so sorry. Part of you doesn't want to be on this planet. I'm so sorry. Part of you never feels safe here. I'm so sorry. Part of you is always afraid here. I'm so sorry. Part of you feels attacked by everyone and everything. I'm so sorry. Part of you is allergic to this reality. I'm so sorry. Part of you is allergic to being human. I'm so sorry. Part of you had to go numb to survive. I'm so sorry. Part of you has to stay numb just to keep you alive here. I'm so sorry you feel everyone and everything. I'm so sorry. Part of you has to feel everyone and everything to keep you safe. I'm so sorry. Part of you expects danger. I'm so sorry. Part of you has to anticipate danger to keep you safe. I'm so sorry, it's exhausting. I'm so sorry you always have to be on high alert. I'm so sorry it's exhausting to always be on high alert, but you have to do it anyway. I'm so sorry part of you is always anxious. I'm so sorry. Part of you is convinced that high alert is the only way you can stay alive.
Detox 741 Hz. Thanh lọc.
I'm so sorry. Part of you has to monitor everyone else to keep you safe. I'm so sorry it's really hard to know where to put your attention. I'm so sorry. Part of you has to keep your attention out there, scanning for danger. I'm so sorry it feels dangerous to bring your attention into your body. I'm so sorry what happens inside your body is so intense, it's overwhelming. I'm so sorry. Every time you get overwhelmed, one moment. Hmm. I'm so sorry. Every moment of overwhelm is a micro trauma. I'm so sorry. Every moment of overwhelm reminds you of how unsafe you are. I'm so sorry. Every moment of overwhelm is more evidence of how dangerous it is to be here. I'm so sorry. There's a part of you who's convinced that it can only ever be dangerous for you here. I'm so sorry. Part of you doesn't know what it feels like to be safe here. I'm so sorry. Part of you cannot imagine feeling safe with other people. I'm so sorry. Part of you is terrified of other people. I'm so sorry. It's so hard to tell what's yours and what's theirs. I'm so sorry. You can't always tell which are your feelings and which ones are theirs. I'm so sorry. Part of you is completely exhausted by all the feelings. Okay, let's take a break. I invite you to check in and just notice how your breathing is now. See if it's changed at all from where it was at the start of the call. Those phrases might have settled something down for some of you. For some of you, they will have stirred something up. Yeah. So check in with the breath. And then check in. Remember you found a part of the body where there was something activated at the beginning of the call. And if you came to the call late, you can do this now. Just start now. Yeah. Just scan your body and notice what's most activated, where it lives. And how intense is it out of 10 now? 10's the most intense. And just see if it's changed again, for some people, the number may have gone down. For some people, the number might have gone up. It's okay. It's information. Yeah. 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 And so just for those of you for whom it's gotten more intense, let's do a handful more group clearing phrases. Yeah. So big wave of warm, loving heart energy, 360 degrees. Repeat after me. I'm so sorry. Part of you is not ready to go there. I'm so sorry. Part of you is not willing to go there. I'm so sorry. You're afraid that just being on this call is too much. So sorry. Part of you is convinced that just being on this call is too much.
Detox 741 Hz. Thanh lọc. I'm so sorry. Part of you is afraid that it's either all off or all on. I'm so sorry. Part of you is convinced that everything is suppressed or everything is unleashed. I'm so sorry. Part of you is terrified of flipping the switch from off to on. I'm so sorry. Part of you can't imagine your nervous system with a volume dial. Mm. Mm. I'm so sorry. Part of you doesn't believe that you're in charge of how much you feel. I'm so sorry. Part of you cannot imagine having that kind of power in this reality. And so, just for a moment, take a breath. And those of you who've got stuff that's really activated, yeah, just tune into that sense of the possibility that the part of you that really wants to have control and has might have been shutting everything down as a way to have control. What if that part could have a volume dial instead?
And if it was possible to just turn the volume up a tiny little bit. And if it's too much, you can turn it back down a little bit. Hmm. Yeah. So you might like to just play with that idea for the rest of this call, maybe for the rest of your life, but certainly for the rest of this call. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Let's do some one-on-ones. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So if you would like some support one-on-one with something that's activated right now, please raise your hand. Um, it's quite a lot of hands raised. I'm not going to try and pick somebody. I'm going to trust the higher selves to organize it so that whoever gets chosen, when I look away and pick somebody at random, brings up a theme that is, that offers something for everybody who's here and everybody who's going to watch the replay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see who we've got. Okay. Carly. I might butcher the pronunciation of your name. Carly Bautza Feliciano. Sorry. I'm going to promote you to panelist right now. So it would be great if you could have your camera on and unmute yourself.
Hi, Belinda.
Hi, Carly. How badly did I butcher the pronunciation of?
Carly is right. Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah. Okay. So, how can I support you? What's happening for you? What's happening in your body right now?
Unease in
Yeah.
my body right now. It's I'm having a lot of trouble in the new place that I moved to a couple of months ago. I'm very happy with the apartment, but it seems like I live in a construction site. I mean, there's remodeling happening across the hall, and all noises carry through the whole entire structure of the building. So if they're hammering over there, it doesn't matter if I close my windows or doors, it's in my head. And there are a lot of neighbors with a lot of dogs that keep barking a lot. In fact, I'm just going to close the window. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
Because one just started barking just a moment ago. And it's very difficult for me to center and try to, I mean, I work here from home. So it's very difficult to concentrate on the things that I need to focus on and to think when there's a lot of noise. And even after the noise is done, it's very hard for me to regain my center because it just, I get pissed off. So there's the stimulus plus, like, I'm sure that there's a story that runs its course, and it lasts for a while. So it's really like I get really angry. I've already complained. A lot of people complain about the noise actually, but it's just it seems like there's nothing that will be done about it. Some days are relatively quiet, some days are not. Yeah, that's it's a difficult situation to deal with for me because my entire life I have felt more intensely than most people. My emotions are very, very strong, very like at very high volume, just as you described, some of the phrases earlier. So but it's like I can't tune down what I'm feeling. When I'm happy, I'm really happy. When I'm angry, I'm really angry. When I'm sad, I'm really sad. And it's difficult to modulate the intensity of those emotions. And with this frustration, it's really difficult to modulate that frustration and to get back to what I need to do.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So is the noise happening right now?
Right now, there's a saw cutting something, and there
Okay.
was been hammering throughout, like since the session began,
Great.
and
Okay.
dogs barking on the outside. So
Okay.
yeah, a bit of
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. So what I'd love to invite you to do, if it feels safe to do this, I'm guessing it will, but just like I'm going to ask you to do something that is probably going to feel a bit uncomfortable, and that is to like with your ears, it's like you're going to lean in to the sound of the saw. Yeah. And
Okay.
actually so like lean towards it rather than away from it, and notice what
Okay.
happens in your body when the noise is present. Yeah. And when
Okay.
like the whatever gets activated.
All
So
right.
just, it might help to close your eyes. There we go. I can hear banging. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. The saw's out, and now the hammer's on.
Yeah. So just notice like what happens in your body when this all gets activated.
It's like the system goes on alert. Like I feel like a rush of nervous energy flowing through my whole body, especially my arms. I tend to get like defensive, so my arms kind of, weapon up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, it's like I can't concentrate on anything else other than the frustration that the hammering creates. So it's like a defocusing of the mind, and like a very chaotic kind of frequency throughout the body, especially in my torso and arms.
Yeah. Great. Okay. And so torso and arms, out of 10, how intense is all of this right now?
8,
Great.
Detox.
Thank
which
you.
for me, an 8 is
7
very
to
intense.
1
And
You got a
my
high,
8 would be somebody else's 12.
yeah, you got a high pain threshold. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right, let's do some phrases for this, Carly. Yeah. So
Yeah.
focus on your heart center to the extent that you can right now. So, big wave of warm, loving heart energy, 360 degrees. I'm so sorry the noise doesn't stop.
Sorry, the noise doesn't stop.
I'm so sorry the noise is always in your head.
So sorry, the noise is always in your head.
I'm so sorry you can't get the noise out of your head.
So sorry, you can't get the noise out of your head.
I'm so sorry it's so frustrating.
I'm so sorry, it's so frustrating.
I'm so sorry part of you is always frustrated right now.
Sorry that part of you is always frustrated as of late.
I'm so sorry you're living in a construction site and you can't get out of it.
So sorry, you're living in it. You just moved into a construction site. Can't get out of it.
I'm so sorry the unease never goes away.
So sorry, the unease never goes away.
I'm so sorry some part of your nervous system is always on alert.
I'm so sorry, some part of your nervous system is always on alert.
I'm so sorry there's a part of you that's always defensive.
So sorry that there's a part of you that's always defensive.
I'm so sorry there's a part of you that's very angry.
So sorry that there's a part of you that's really, really pissed off.
Yeah. I'm so sorry you can't concentrate.
So sorry you can't concentrate.
I'm so sorry it's hard to think.
So sorry it's so hard to think.
I'm so sorry you can't center yourself.
So sorry you can't center yourself.
I'm so sorry it's hard to regain your center.
So sorry it's hard to regain your center.
I'm so sorry you are at the mercy of the noise.
I'm so sorry you're at the mercy of that noise.
I'm so sorry part of you feels completely helpless.
So sorry there's a part of you that feels completely helpless.
I'm so sorry part of you is convinced there's nothing you can do.
I'm so sorry there's a part of you that is convinced that there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah. I'm so sorry you're living in chaos.
So sorry you're living in chaos.
I'm so sorry part of you cannot handle chaos.
So sorry a big part of you cannot handle chaos.
I'm so sorry that for part of you, your home is now your worst nightmare.
So sorry that for part of you, your new home is now your worst nightmare.
I'm so sorry your dream turned into a nightmare.
I'm so sorry your dream turned into a nightmare. Fucking hammer keeps going, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't know if you can hear it over there, but it's
I can
Jesus
hear it. I
Christ.
can hear it. Yeah.
Imagine
hang on.
that.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm so sorry. Part of you is furious.
I'm so sorry part of you is furious.
I'm so sorry. Part of you gets more enraged with every hammer blow.
So sorry a part of you gets more enraged with every hammer blow.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. It's hard to know what to do with all that energy.
So sorry it's hard to do with all that energy.
I'm so sorry. Every hammer blow activates energy in your nervous system.
So sorry every hammer blow and every stupid noise it activates energy in your nervous system.
I'm so sorry it's not safe to let that energy move.
So sorry it's not safe to let that energy move.
I'm so sorry you don't know how to discharge that energy.
I'm so sorry you don't know how to discharge that energy.
I'm so sorry you don't know how to transmute that energy.
I'm so sorry you don't know how to transmute that energy.
I'm so sorry everyone around you is frustrated and angry.
I'm so sorry that everyone around you is frustrated and angry.
I'm so sorry you're feeling all of them as well.
I'm so sorry you're feeling all of them as well.
I'm so sorry you're swimming in a soup of frustration and anger and chaos.
I'm so sorry you're swimming in a soup of anger and noise and chaos, frustration.
Yeah. I'm so sorry it's hard to remember what it feels like to be calm.
So sorry can you say it again?
Yeah, I'm so sorry it's hard to remember what it feels like to be calm.
I'm so sorry it's hard to remember what it feels like to be calm.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. It's hard to remember what it feels like to be centered.
So sorry, it's hard to remember what it feels like to be centered.
I'm so sorry. Part of you cannot feel calm and centered while there's noise like this.
I'm so sorry, part of you cannot feel calm and centered when there's so much noise.
I'm so sorry you can't see a way out.
I'm so sorry you can't see a way out.
I'm so sorry part of you doesn't believe there is a way out.
So sorry, part of you doesn't believe that there's a way out.
I'm so sorry part of you is being tortured.
So sorry, part of you is being tortured.
I'm so sorry part of you cannot imagine a life where you're not being tortured.
So sorry, part of you cannot imagine a life where you're not being tortured. Oh.
Mm. Yeah, so Carly, let's just take a moment, yeah, and breathe. Like just notice how you're breathing and notice what's happening in your body. And I can hear that the noise, is it continuing to ramp up? It sounds like it's getting louder. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still going.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's a part of me, whatever part of me is most connected to the phrases we're saying is calming down.
Mhm.
But part of me that
741
feels that
pulse.
hammering in my head can't.
อันหลับ
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and it just pisses me off that it's, you know, even as we speak, it's still, you know, it's still going.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Big wave of warm, loving heart energy. 3 seconds. I'm so sorry. Part of you feels totally out of control in this reality.
I'm so sorry. Part of you feels completely out of control in this reality.
I'm so sorry. Part of you cannot calm down.
I'm so sorry. A part of you cannot calm down.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Part of you doesn't want to calm down.
I'm so sorry. A part of you doesn't want to calm down.
I'm so sorry. Part of you wants to scorch the earth.
I'm sorry. A part of you wants to scorch the fucking planet.
I'm so sorry. Part of you wants to destroy every source of noise on this planet.
I'm so sorry. There's a part of you that wants to destroy every source of noise on this planet.
I'm so sorry. Part of you cannot rest until it has complete quiet.
So sorry, a part of it cannot rest until there's complete quiet.
Carly, how's your breath? How's your body?
It's calming down a bit. I mean, the hammering did stop a few seconds ago, so that helps.
Yeah.
But my breath is a bit deeper. My body's a bit calmer.
Okay. And so in your torso and your arms, when we started, it was like an 8 out of 10. Curious, just how is it now? How intense is it now out of 10?
6.
Okay. So it's moving.
Yeah, it is dropping.
Okay. So, can we just talk about a couple of practical things for a moment?
Please.
Can you get any information on how long this is going to go on for in your building?
Yeah, they've already said that'll be another 2, maybe 3 weeks, at least with the remodeling. The dogs, who knows?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Um, so does 2, 3 weeks, like, does that make you inclined to to wait it out and stay in your building? Is moving even an option?
I'm still unpacking. I moved here 2 months ago. I signed a contract for a year, and
Okay.
I'm trying not to move up in another year again because it's
Yeah.
expensive and a lot of
And disruptive.
everything that moving entails. Yeah, I'd rather not move again in another at the end of this year.
Cool. Okay. All right.
But I mean, if I have to, I will. I just rather not.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So just a really practical thing for the next 2 to 3 weeks. I can see that you're wearing you're using little earbuds.
Yeah.
Have you ever worn over ear noise canceling headphones?
Over ear, but not noise canceling type.
Okay.
Yeah.
You might want to investigate that.
Yeah.
In a previous life, I had a corporate career where I was on airplanes a lot with screaming children. and like overnight flights where I had to work the next day. And noise canceling over ear headphones changed my life.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Because these are noise canceling, but I can try. I mean, I'll look for a good pair of over the ear type.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Because sometimes like it's really helpful to try to get to the bottom of whatever's causing you to be so triggered. But also when it's something acute like this and there's an end point, so like at least the construction is going to stop in 2 to 3 weeks' time, then practical things can be really helpful as well. Yeah, just like tactical interventions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, a bunch of people in the chat going, yes, noise canceling headphones over the ears.
All right. I'll check out a good pair. Sure.
Yeah. I feel like the next person probably has a piece of this. Yeah, like there's probably a thread that the next person is going to pick up. And also, I mean, I don't want to claim credit in any way for like directly intervening in your environment. But still, it is curious that like the noise seemed to ramp up as we were doing the clearing and then kind of back off again. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
So,
Of course.
good
It's
to
the
notice.
field responding. Yes. Of course.
Information. Yep. Yep.
Of course.
Does that feel like an okay place to finish, or is there something that we need to tidy up here with a few phrases? What's going on for you right now?
Could we do a bit on just sensitivity to noise? Because I mean, outside of my present situation, I've always been very, very sensitive to noises, loud noises.
Yes.
Much more so than most people.
Yes.
And I'm sure that would help a lot of people too, because I know that a lot of us in this group can
yes.
be, yeah.
Yes. Can I ask you for just a tiny little bit of context? And that is, was noise a thing? I don't need details, but was noise a thing for you in early childhood?
Yes. I remember once I was really, really young, and there was a helicopter flying above the house, and I got really, really scared because of the noise, from the noise. That was one thing that was terrifying. Another thing is whenever I was in traffic with my parents when I was a child, big horns from trucks or engines. That was also, and also my dad, he was a trained tenor, and he was very aggressive. And when he would yell, pissed off at us, it was terror because the walls it was like being in a cave with with a fucking earthquake in there.
Got it.
So it was terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. That's very helpful context. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So for you and for everybody else who's following along, so big wave of warm, loving heart energy in all directions. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Noise comes with danger.
I'm so sorry. Noise comes with danger.
I'm so sorry. Danger comes with noise.
So sorry. Danger comes with noise.
I'm so sorry. Loud noise is not safe.
I'm so sorry that loud noise is not safe.
I'm so sorry. Part of you knows that you're not safe when there's loud noise.
I'm so sorry. A part of you knows that you're not safe when there's loud noise.
I'm so sorry. Scary things are loud.
I'm so sorry. Scary things are loud.
I'm so
And
sorry.
loud things are scary.
Yep. I'm so sorry. Scary people are loud and loud people are scary.
I'm so sorry. Scary people are loud and loud people are scary.
Yeah.
Detox 7:41.
I'm so sorry.
H.
Part of you
Coming up.
learned very, very early that loud equals scary.
So sorry that part of you learned very early on that loud was scary.
I'm so sorry. Everything loud now is scary.
So sorry that everything loud now is scary and actually threatening.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. Everything loud is dangerous now.
I'm so sorry that everything loud is dangerous now.
I'm so sorry. Part of you has a hair trigger for noise.
Oh, man. I'm so sorry that part of you has a hair trigger for noise.
I'm so sorry. Part of you cannot tolerate loud noises.
I'm so sorry a part of you cannot tolerate loud noises.
I'm so sorry. When there's a loud noise, part of you is scared that you're going to die.
So sorry that there's a part of you that gets scared that you're gonna die if there's a loud noise.
I'm so sorry. Whenever there's a loud noise, part of you imagines the worst possible outcome.
So sorry that a part of you no,
I'm so
thinks the-
I'm so sorry that when there's a loud noise,
so sorry when there's a loud noise, part of you thinks part of you imagines the worst possible outcome.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm. Yeah. I'm so sorry that for part of you, noise equals threat.
So sorry that for a part of you, loud noise equals threat.
Mm. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Part of you is convinced that being sensitive to loud noises is an essential survival strategy.
So sorry that part of you uh, thinks that being super sensitive to noise is an essential survival strategy and a curse.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. Part of you cannot imagine
Sorry, I cannot imagine.
Being able to tolerate loud noises.
Being able to tolerate loud noises.
Okay. Notice your breath again, Carly. Notice your body, particularly torso and arms. How intense is it out of 10 now?
It went up actually. I'm pissed off. It's more like a 7.
Okay. So we've got 8, 6, 7. Like it's kind of, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, these last ones were very deep hitting. Yeah.
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 I still feel like somebody else has got the next piece.
Yeah.
Are you okay to leave it here and just keep noticing, like as it goes up and down? Yeah. Because it will probably keep fluctuating.
Yeah. It's a big issue for me. I mean, it's yeah. So we can move on.
Thank you so much for raising your hand. This was so valuable for lots of people. Yeah. Big gratitude. Thanks, Carly.
Thank you. Thank you for all your work.
Okay. Okay. Hang on a second. Yep. Okay. We're good. All right. So everybody just take a moment to check in with your body, particularly check into the area of your body where there was something activated earlier in the call, and just check in. See how intense it is out of 10 now. See if it's moved at all. Okay. All right. Who's next? Shivani. Oh, apparently I clicked on Nayara already. Nayara.
Yes.
Hi.
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 My camera.
Is it possible for you to turn your camera on?
Yeah, I don't know why it's not working. I don't know. The camera is not working, but was working.
Okay. Let's just go on voice then.
Okay, sorry.
All right.
I have a webcam and the computer camera, and none is working.
Hang on a second. I want to show non-video so that at least we have your photograph. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So, Nayara, what is happening in your body? What can I support you with today?
So for me, has been this high sensitive level have been like a big issue for the last almost 2 years. I started the process of ascension. Now I know it's ascension, but I have been dealing with a lot of fatigue and exhaustion. It's kind of like my physical body is feeling more, and a lot of sleeping problems. Was funny because on the last call he talked about the noise, and I don't have any external noise, but I having the ear ringing higher and higher from the last 2 weeks in my ears. And I know it's about the frequency and the change of frequency.
Okay.
And the other thing that he said while you were healing him about feeling danger with the loud noise. In my head, it started to come like I'm not feeling safe when it's quiet, and the most of the time I am quiet here, but kind of like I had the vision like when it's quiet and no noise, is kind of like I'm still in part of me is still in alert, waiting for a surprise, waiting for some attack or violence. And I think this is triggering me right now, because I don't know if you know about what is happening in US right now. All the immigrants being deported, and all the wave of fear and desperation here right now. And so I'm like, I am an immigrant here, and even though I'm doing my best to keep a high frequency, I can still feel the collective energy of fear and desperation.
Yeah, thank you, Nayara. And as you talk about this, just check in with your body and what do you notice is activated in your body right now?
On the beginning of the call was a lot in my solar plexus.
Okay. And how your solar plexus right now, how
Is
intense
there
is it out of 10?
was 1 and now it's 9 after I talked.
Okay. So solar plexus 9. Okay. So that's our starting point. All right.
It's funny because with the beginning of the call was 5, and after 3 and 1. And after the last call was 1, and now like 9. Okay.
Okay. We just got to a different layer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Nayara, and anybody else who wants to follow along, send a big wave of warm, loving heart energy, 360 degrees out of your heart center. I'm so sorry. Part of you doesn't feel safe right now.
I am so sorry. Part of you doesn't feel safe right now.
I'm so sorry there's so much fear and desperation in the collective.
I am so sorry. There is so much fear and desperation in the collective.
I'm so sorry it's hard to tell what's their fear and what is yours.
I am so sorry. It is hard to tell what is their fear and what is yours.
I'm so sorry. Part of you, I'm so sorry you're not safe when it's quiet.
I am so sorry. You are not safe when it's quiet.
I'm so sorry part of you is convinced that you are not safe when it's quiet.
I am so sorry. Part of you is convinced that it's not safe when it's quiet. I'm feeling a lot of my throat.
So, Nayara, just tune into what's going on in your throat for a moment and complete this statement with whatever the first thought is that pops up. Yeah, just finish this statement for me. Whatever's going on in your throat, this is the energy of
Threatening.
Did you say dread?
Threatening.
Threatening. Yeah. Okay. 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 Big wave of warm, loving heart energy, 360 degrees. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Part of you finds quiet threatening.
I am so sorry. Part of you finds quiet threatening.
I'm so sorry. Part of you feels threatened right now.
I am so sorry. Part of you feels threatening right now.
I'm so sorry. Part of you is always waiting for the next surprise.
I am so sorry. Part of you is always waiting for the next surprise.
I'm so sorry. Part of you is always waiting for the next attack.
I am so sorry. Part of you is always waiting for the next attack.
I'm so sorry. Part of you is always anticipating violence.
I am so sorry. Part of you is always anticipating violence.
I'm so sorry. Part of you believes that when it's quiet, that's just the empty space between attacks.
I am so sorry. Part of you believe that quiet is only the empty space between attacks.
I'm so sorry. Noise isn't safe and quiet isn't safe either.
I am so sorry. Noise isn't safe and quiet isn't safe. It is kind like I'm not believing I can feel safe and be safe here on earth.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do some more. Yeah. Big wave of warm, loving heart energy. In all directions. I'm so sorry. Part of you doesn't believe you can be safe here.
I am so sorry. Part of you doesn't believe you can be safe here. I am so sorry. It's not safe to be who you are here on earth. I'm so sorry. It's not safe to speak your true self.
I'm so sorry. Part of you is convinced that it's not safe to be yourself here.
I am so sorry. Part of you is convinced that it's not safe to be who you are here.
I'm so sorry. Part of you is convinced that it's not safe for you to speak here.
I am so sorry. Part of you feels it's not safe to speak. So sorry, I forgot.
It's okay. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Part of you is convinced
I'm so sorry. Part of you is convinced
that it's not safe for you to speak here.
that it's not safe for you to speak here.
I'm so sorry. You cannot imagine ever feeling safe here.
I am so sorry you cannot imagine feel safe here.
I'm so sorry. Part of you cannot believe that there is a safe place for you here.
I am so sorry part of you doesn't believe that is a safe place for you here.
I'm so sorry. Part of you doesn't know what it feels like to be safe.
I am so sorry part of you doesn't know what feels like to be safe.
I'm so sorry. Part of you cannot even imagine what it feels like to be safe.
I am so sorry part of you can't never imagine how it is to feel safe here.
Okay, Nayara, take a breath. Check in with your solar plexus. How intense is it out of 10?
Now it's 3, and but my throat is still. I'm still feeling a lot. My throat is kind of like something is clogged. My throat is kind of like has a ball, of avocado seed, the size of an avocado seed, just blocking and
Okay.
prevent me to speak my truth.
Okay. So
It's
great. Put all. Yeah.
Detox.
Okay.
741 hertz. Thanh lọc.
Big wave of warm, loving heart energy, 360 degrees, Nayara. I'm so sorry. It is not safe for you to speak the truth here.
I am so sorry. It's not safe for you to speak the truth here.
I'm so sorry. Part of you is convinced that it's not safe for you to speak the truth here.
I am so sorry. Part of you feel that's not safe to speak your truth here.
I'm so sorry. Part of you has to stop you from speaking your truth here.
I am so sorry. Part of you has to stop you from speaking your truth here.
Take a breath, Nayara. Yeah. How's your throat?
I'm better. Feels lighter. It's kind of like chill now.
Yeah. Really nice work, Nayara. Thank you. Thank you for raising your hand.
Thank you.
Yeah. Big gratitude and love to Nayara.
Thank you, Berlinda. I appreciate it so much.
Yeah, you too, sweetheart. Yeah. So we're just about at time. So let's do a couple of things. For anybody who went up, not down, couple of phrases for you. Big wave of warm, loving heart energy in all directions. I'm so sorry it got worse, not better. I'm so sorry. Part of you is convinced that it always gets worse, not better. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Part of you expects that everything will get worse and not better. I'm so sorry. Part of you is convinced that nothing works for you. Mm. Yeah. I'm so sorry. No matter what happens, you only ever have more to deal with. I'm so sorry. It is a tough time to be highly sensitive on this planet. I'm so sorry. It's a difficult time to feel everyone and everything. I'm so sorry. It's hard to stay centered when the world is in so much turmoil. I'm so sorry. Part of you doesn't believe that you can handle it all. I'm so sorry. Part of you can't imagine that your heart could handle it all. So one last time, just notice whatever is happening in your body. Notice how you're breathing. Notice how that might have changed from the start of the call, through the call, to right now at the end. So, we hit on a lot of different themes and threads today. We barely touched the sides of all of the facets of what it means and what it's like to be hypersensitive on this planet, particularly at this point in time. So I would love to invite you to have the intention to connect with your higher self right now. Because for many of you, this call will have activated something
that might benefit from some further investigation or even just some loving attention. Yeah. So just have the intention to ask your higher self to tell you or show you either right now or at some time in the next 24 hours what the best next step is for you in taking care of yourself and your sensitive system. Yeah. And remember the volume dial. Yeah. So you've got more calls. I assume people are asking about replays. I assume that the link to the replays is in the emails that you're getting about these calls. So check your email. All the replays are on one page, as far as I know. Yeah, thanks for showing up, those people who were here live. And if you made it this far through the replay, good on you. It was lovely to hang out with you. Yeah. Sending so much love to Carly and Nayara, who did one-on-one work on behalf of all of us today. All the replays are on the same page, I think. So the link that you got to the first call replay is to the page where all of the replays are. Yeah. Hang on a second. Wait 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. People who are asking about replays. Hang on a second. Okay, I'm going to copy this for you and I'm going to try and copy this for you. Copy the link. I'm going to put it in the chat. Oh yeah, somebody else did. Awesome. Okay, there you go. I just popped the replay link in the chat for you. All the replays are there until the 1st of February and then the membership starts. So, yeah, so much love, everybody. Take good care of your sensitive selves. Celebrate the tiny shifts, yeah? If I can leave you with one thing, celebrate the tiny shifts. Big, big, big love.